connecting. Streaming. It says encoding overload. Connection is excellent. Oh shoot, wait, I forgot. I gotta go change the stream title. Hold on. Gotta mute the current live stream that I am watching. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can change the actual title of the stream. Hold on, let me just do this. Hold on. I don't know. Save. Okay! Yeah, I changed the title. Great. Perfect. Flawless. Awesome. The stream health? It looks healthy. Because whenever I take a month off from streaming, automatically, for some reason, we get perfectly good health quality for streaming. I don't know why the fuck that is. I think the game just hates me. Anyway, hello everybody who is potentially going to be watching this into the future. I am your lovely host, Papa C. Yeah, kick on below. And, well, shoot. Shoot, we're not here for duels. Shoot. Yeah, we're not doing duels today. One, this is, ironically enough, the rare time we're actually just working, so I want to actually go into my replays, because that's kind of where we're always going to go from now on, because I got a lot of good replays and a lot of good duels that I want to go over. Now you see this illustrious app. Okay, look. I've had a long track record of just stellar wins, but I had to at least show you guys the one loss that I had. There it is. There's the quality I know it for. God damn, I hate myself. Alright. It says that it's all green on my end with OBS. There it is. It's going down to blue. But, regardless, doesn't matter if it's absolute poop or golden experience. I had something. I was going with something there, but then I realized that no matter what I was about to say, it was going to become an inappropriate joke. So, yeah. So, first things first. Oh yeah, we have like a lot of the dual triangle duels, and then we also have the rank duels. You know what I should do? I should just have my stream out on my phone. I'm literally live streaming. I should just go and open up the live stream section that is like right here. I'm gonna have it muted because I'm not gonna hear myself talk, and that's just gonna be me like one consistent viewer. But hey, anybody wants to chat, just hold on, let me just post this. Like, chat is open. There we go. Dang! But, now the ironic thing is that which one do you want, should I go for first? Actually, no, I want to go with this one. Because it has the Tachyon trio, and I just want to... I just want to show this duel first. Not gonna lie, I was dueling decently with Raziel until Raziel was then horrifically nerfed, where, hey, you know I had those 3 sword Raziels and those 3 X Raziels? Yeah, no, I'm no longer allowed to use them because currently the game flipping hates me. Oh, shoot. The stream is actually now experiencing bad health moments right now. Oh no. Well, it should be there in about 3, 2, 1. I don't know. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. You know, I always had this weird question. Why is it taking so long to connect? You'd think with, how we're just looking at a replay, it wouldn't be that difficult. And they were here! Okay, enough ignoring what knows what to say. Alright, we're now at the start of the duel. Alright, stand by face. Now, I had absolutely flipping nothing. Seriously, I had nothing to go with this hand. Look at it. I couldn't use Magnamut because I had no cars to send to the graveyard. Albaz only works when there's a monster on the opponent's side of the field. I think I did decide to go first. I think I was the one who chose it. And the Golden Sorcerer Duel is best used as a defense card. So ultimately, I had the only option of just end my turn. End of turn. End of turn was the safest play I got. Then I realized, I'm playing against I'm playing against a branded player? Ooh, that might be interesting. Another mirror match effect for me. Then I see the Baron 7. Oh, that's weird. Oh, so does he... I didn't know you used Brandon with Raziel. That was interesting. And then he uses 7. And then I see... Oh, it's a Tachyon Duelist. Kill me. Oh, sweet lord. Now, please. Then he just goes on. I don't even think the whole spiel was long. It's just that my mind was going. I gotta plan this up properly. Alright. I use Magnamut. So I perfectly got it off. Banished him. Put Magnamut in attack mode so that way I can have some defense on him. Hence to negate losing any life points. So I activate Magnamut's ability again to try and get myself some more life, you see. But then I got fucking Ash. I got slapped with an Ash Blossom. I got slapped with an Ash Blossom right across the face. I just sputtered across the floor in pain. Like, gosh darn, I got Ash. I had to mess up with that one. Now my opponent gets to draw 2 cards. Now those are 2 dangerous cards right now. Honestly, I can't remember a lot of this duel, so I'm just really talking. Okay, so now he Xyz summons. Comes out with Tachyon Dragon. Now this is a card with some very heavy power. Like heavy power. Summons up with Primal, slaps it on my field. Now I'm like, wait, why would you slap it on my field? No joke. I looked at this and I'm like, wait, why slap it on my field? And I'm like, ooh. But then again, I let the guy cook because I had no other option. To where now he could draw a Tachyon card. To where he got discard. Tachyon Transmigration. The bane of my fucking existence. I hate this card. And then there is a Sky Striker duel to where I don't think I recorded that. I had said replay save because I don't even want to ever see that duel again. Because the person who played, I played that duel. I just say I have no nice words for this person. No nice words. Basically, if it's activating a chain link 2 or higher, negates basically opponent's spells, elves, traps, and monster effects. Yeah. It's not good. And by that I mean it's not good for me. It's very bad. Very, very bad. But regardless. He then summons Cypher Dragon. And then he takes my Mammoth as a weapon. He exceeds summons again. And summons Cypher Blade. Then targets one guy in the field to destroy it. That was my branded loss. And then I activate the Golden Soul to negate that attack. And I do not know why. I do not know how. But the guy just auto-set to stage to end the second battle phase. I don't know why. I don't get it. Both effects were negated. I don't really see how. Why did he just automatically set the end phase 2? This was just really fun. Because it allowed me to make a god tier comeback. First I get into a standby phase. I activate Brutal Swarm so that way I can form. Towards then I summon out my blood. Tongue tied. But I don't let that stop me. I summon Vallon of Valons. I was then cripplingly negated. But that didn't stop me because I used all of his monsters to summon my in case of dragon type BS. His emergencies, my Alba Lentis Diabesa Dragon. And I attack with 250. Another 250. And then one more 250. Tornado. I absolutely fucking destroyed this man. I destroyed him. In just this short time frame, I cooked him. This is god tier cooking. You can't deny. You see the footage, you see the video, and you seen the live action replay of it. I cooked this man. And now he's desperately trying to get back up in that field. To which then I stop him. Is what he thought I stopped him. You see, you gotta make your opponent make all the mistakes himself. He stopped my brightest blazing branded king. True, that might have held me back. But guess what? I still had one little card left in me. Into the chamber, ready to lock and load. Do you see this guy's desperately trying to come up with some crazy combo strategy, trying to really gain back the massive footing he lost. To which he then summons Numeron Dragon. Now, by combining all the ranks, he can just gain a crap ton attack. To which then, Golden Sword Duel comes in, defense. Get rid of. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell did that even happen? Oh, you probably already figured it out because of how the Golden Sword Duel works. If I have a fusion monster that mentions Vallon of Albaz, I destroy that monster. But Numeron Dragon didn't like that and then decided to say, Kamikaze. When this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy as many possible fields. The minimum is 1. Then each player sets 1 spell trap card from their grave. I only have 1. But that's all the card I need. Done. Seriously, all I need is 1 monster card. And then everything goes my way. That or just I use Brain Diffusion. So I first activate Brain Diffusion. The fusion was complete, and then I summoned Albion, the Grande Dragon. Yeah, this is when I just... I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went a little crazy after doing this, because, right, he didn't stop me from doing what was essentially gonna be a god tier strategy, because, he didn't like fun. Fun policeman. Policing monster. Oh, no, wait! I have a second fusion card! In my hand, dear viewer. Holy crud. Let's see the god tier play. Oh no. I fusion summon, and then I fusion summon again. Masquerade. I wasn't about to say I went on the Magic Dragon again. I meant Masquerade. And then Masquerade finishes it. Not gonna lie. Dude had me dead on arrival. But thankfully, due to stellar plays and him being an idiot who willingly ended into made phase 2 on phase 2, he fat fingered hard. I was able to make a god tier comeback and get the dub. I have to admit, it's a stellar duel. I wasn't deleting this because we kind of need to release more footage. Now, next is my Duel Against Malice, which... Oh yeah, I got a lot of old duels I gotta go through. Alright, next one is the Malice Duel. Malice. A deck that I rarely ever utilize. Ha ha! Oh god, that's sad. But regardless, let's go. No. Good. How your day been? Has it been good? Oh, it's been good. Oh, yep. I guess the duel's starting now. Well, starting up. Alright. Now, I got a decent hand, but I summon Ice Braziel. Then I get Max Seed. Oh, wait, was this one? Oh, right. It's one of those duels where I don't think I realized it yet. That Dominus Purge is like a really dangerous card for me to use. Well, I set up Raziel Cross. And then I didn't see summon. I was thinking with Raziel Cross or Detonator. Then I realized best to go with the boy. Detonator. Boom. Then I activate Raziel Cross. Then I have my turn. Pretty much a very good first turn, I'm not gonna lie. Got my boss monster out, got a plan set, and I got Regeki'd. Dang it. Is what you thought. Detonator. Blocked it. Then activate Raziel plugin. Then I attach a new Raziel card to my Detonator. Boom. Regaining my 2 Xyz counters. Flawless play, I must say. To which then I just activate Dominus Purge. Now, thankfully, since I didn't activate this from the hand, I didn't get the Light, Earth, or Wind negate. Ability negation that I did during every single other duel because I was too dumb to read effects. Seriously, the fact that that's an effect actively harms my deck in so many ways. Now, thankfully, since this person is really not gonna do anything, I activate Detonator and blast his card to Kingdom Come. But I also then decide to negate his ability, like a masterful tactician. Sadly, like all masterful tacticians, I sadly couldn't cook hard enough. One. 2, 3. Oxus Cold Tucker. Not gonna lie, this was not really good for me. Not looking good for me. He destroyed my Razio Cross, which was my backup plan in case things went south. And detonators in the grave. Oof. Not good. Not a good plan. Not a good. It's a day for me. Is what you thought. Luckily, I can bring back Star Eyes here, and then I activate this to bring back a detonator. Response. So I summon Detonator, plugging it quick against Season to him. Then, I call Star Ray Zeal. Then I activate Detonator's ability. Then I activate Star Ray Zeal's ability. Oh right, Star Ray Zeal's ability is negated because of certain wishy-washy effects. Yeesh. Then I triple XC summon to come forth. Dual Drive. Ooh, floods. It's not really enough. But who said I was done? I special summon Exect. Get out Star. I summon Star. Then I add an Ice Ray Seal. Then I XC summon. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Another Dual Drive. Boom. Then I activate. Then I summon Star. Then I XC summon again. I keep on going. I'm a fiend. I summon another Dual Drive. And then my turn. I have nothing else here. I just kept on stacking. Then I activate Plasma Hole. And I just boop boop. Then I just look at it. And that's how I win. Because he didn't have anything else to stop me. Like, no joke, there was no other thing else he could do. I just had him dead to rights. So, yeah, let's just activate this. One, 3,000, 6,000, and then 3,000, and then 9,500 to the face. Boom, bam, yum, dam, dam, sham, zam, 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 zam. We're done. Malice player humiliated. Got to your play, if I gotta admit. Got to your play. Oh no, a really good duel. Not gonna lie. Now, I really do want to go over my Duelist Cup duel. There's a lot of Razil duels that we have because I was primarily using Razil a lot. But this Duelist Cup duel. Oh man, I just love this duel. This one was a hard duel, like a hard duel that made me go, oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh god. It was like back and forth. Punches, kicks, blocks, plays, tactics. And now how I started off? Not a good hand. I mean, I have 2 cards I can utilize. But literally 1 Ash Blossom and card 1 is down. So, yeah, branded opening. Sadly, gets negated and then sent to my grave. But, luckily I had a second counter, which would be my Spriggan's Kick. Now, thanks to the fact that I played him, I could then deactivate this. Boom, bam, boom. Now start my branded fusion combo. Go, my boy Albion. Boom. And now, I fusion summon again. Using Spriggan and my alt art of Albaz. To then fusion summon. Rebellion. Why did I use Rebellion? Well, obviously, to get another fusion monster out. Bounce them both back. And now, I get my Mura Jade. My best, my most prim proper cum de galant. I really shouldn't be saying that because this dude gets crazy. This gets crazy. I'm hyping this up, but to me, this was a really hard duel. I see you in the chat, you know, the banana. I know. Just watch. I'm dueling against an Odeon revamp upgrade deck. Not gonna lie, this is my second time dueling against him. The first time I dueled, I lost. Actually, I love cooking other dragon decks to assert dominance. Ah, it's cute that you think Red Dragon Archfiends scare me when I use Branded. It's cute that you think that. Because I bully you so much with that Lentis. My favorite card. Because against all other dragon type duelists, just send out Lentis and they automatically fail. Now, I did banish that Surcat because, like, I want to pause before he does anything. I want you to read this ability. Like, read this. After starting the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monsters, you can destroy that opponent's monster. I dealt with this when I was dealing with my Red Zeal, and then I lost. Never got bullied by Brandon. Actually, I can't really... I would say watch the previous... I don't think any of the dual footage exists. But trust me, if you've ever seen somebody with an Alba... this is the thing. I don't think anybody runs Alba Lentis in the deck because it's such a situational fusion monster. It really is. But the scariest thing about Alba Lentis, like this beautiful, beautiful card, that I'm very eagerly willing to show, is that it doesn't need a fusion spell. It doesn't. It just needs dragon monsters. And if Red Dragon Archfiend's on the field, or any Red Dragon cards are on the field, you can't cancel its ability to fuse, and all you need to do, if you're smart, if you just summon Vallon of Albaz, don't do anything. I mean, yeah, the Red Dragon archetype has a really beautiful card art. I want the Night Owl. But I imagine when I play Lentis right on my opponent, when they summon this massive board of ferocious dragons, they're just cursing out of their mouth. They're just spewing nothing but vile curse words. Because who runs this card? Who is smart enough to run a card that doesn't get a massive power up? But I don't need any monsters. My monsters, I use a lot of graveyard effects to bring them back. I use a lot of... Oh, really? Okay. Then it's weird because I've never seen anybody do that. No joke. Look, whenever I duel against an actual Red Dragon Archfiend player here, it is difficult to beat them, but I take great joy in beating them. But I've never seen them actually use the graveyard all the time. Oh, then again, I think I do banish a lot. Like, crazy lot. But I love Lentis so much. I never want to get rid of him. He's one of my favorite cards because whenever you're dealing against with a dragon type deck, it's blue eyes, red dragon, red eyes, any of them. Great card. Well, it's probably because most players bring the boss monsters, who's the big problem in the end game. Oh, okay. Maybe. That might be it. But regardless, back to the duel. To which then he exceeds summons. And this is when I was like, wait, what? Oh god, this might be bad. Turn one monster on the field. And now, before we continue, I checked this card's effect. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any effect that says he can't attack this turn. He legit had me dead to rights and could have destroyed my Albion, but didn't. Another fat finger scenario. We stay winning, folks. Folks, the Conrad stocks keep a soaring. Seriously, I am so grateful for fat fingering. Now, I use Kit, bring back a spell, Branded Loss, and I sadly only put Branded Fusion back into the deck. Now, I bring up my Ecclesia, and then time to go. Oh, right, this is a trap deck. In the main phase, I activate Branded Loss. Now, this card is going to help me for like one turn. He was scared to face down. He knew that it was anything that could. Oh! So he just fell for the. I unknowingly mind gamed him. I just thought he fat fingered. Genuinely thought he fat fingered. Because. Dang. Now, he didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I remember correctly, Brand of Fusion. Hold on. I don't know if Brand of Loss gets negated after this. Or Brand of Fusion still act. No, wait, it gets negated. Oh, man. And I used to be like that until I changed it and became a red dragon. So you just stop feeling fear. And just fully just committed to never surrender, never hesitate, always be like Jack Atlas. Go for it. Don't hold back or give in to fear or doubt. Yeah, that's normally what I would call most dragon-type duelists. They don't know what word fear means. Now, Mirror Jade banishes that Swamp Deity, and then I draw and get out my Courier. Great card to negate effects when you have a fusion monster on the field. Slap, slap, and slap again. I have to admit, this was a really good duel. All because of one spell. Absolute Power Force was absolutely insane. Ooh, that sounds brutal. 10k damage? Ooh, that's scary. Absolute Power Force is completely slept on. Done best red dragons. It's so weird. Now, I activate Mercury to negate that effect. Thank goodness, because I really do need some more branded spells and traps to block hacks in case of emergencies. And I set Brightest Blazing Branded King. You know, a just in case emergency card. Don't know what basically attack its target when it attacks. Its attack gets 1k and all the damage is doubled and you're connected. Whoa! That is actually really brutal. Why is it that I've never seen anybody use this when I face it against Red Dragon Archfiend players? I've never seen anyone use this card. Well, that Red Dragon is battling with its second normal ability, destroys all defense monsters and continues spells. You can possibly wipe the board and do damage, then one turn kill. Ooh. Oh, it's possible, but there is a possibility of somebody Ash Blossom you, deleting this, negating the effect of the spell, or various other strategies. But if you get it off properly, and your opponent doesn't have any way of breaking you, oh yeah, that could get ugly really fast. I could see it. It could be pretty bad. Damn. If you have any of that footage, I would recommend uploading it because it'd be very interesting to see. I mean, I've done it multiple times. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I can understand. Most likely, autocorrect it. But I'd like to see the footage. Probably footage, but now I'm curious. I want to see how it happens. It might be a brick, but it's my ultimate trump card, my truest last resort. Well, I got him. Well, if it's your last resort, it's best to play. It's the best type of play you can have. I mean, technically I have like, in case of Dragon Duelist without Valentis, and when I have more than 6 monsters in the grave, my Obelisk is in Dalmatic Calamity, which is my strongest card, but is technically the most useless. Seriously, I would have to find a way to mass fusion recycle all of my fusion monsters back into the extra deck in order to use it to its fullest extent. And I still don't know how to do that. But now I use Bryce Raising Branded King to just stop that card specifically. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to Bryce Blazing Branded King, I am way too quick to spam that trap. Because I just want to immediately stop my opponent from doing anything. You see where the problem goes. I don't have any replays because it's so much to become a normal part of my combo. I've done against Fiendsmith. Ooh, I would love to see some. Oh no, that just reminded me of a great duel. It reminded me of a great duel I had against someone who was using Fiendsmith when I was playing Branded. Basically, the guy summoned out a Link Fiendsmith monster, but there was no spells and traps, and he didn't have any hand traps. So what I did was, I summoned Albaz, and then fused him into some Mirror Jade, and then I killed him in that one shot. Yeah. Seriously, I mean, all I had to do is just get 2 Absolute Power Force. Oh man. Wait, can I be? Oh no, I know. Oh no, it's like that Sky Striker card. Oh no, it was like. Oh man, now I can't remember the Sky Striker card. It was like a Pacific Sky Striker card. To anyone who's played Sky Striker, if you know the strategies, basically, my opponent has an empty field. Now I'm going to use a cycle ability where I cycle in a Pacific spell card that allows me to link summon one of my link monsters onto the field and then attack, and it gains 1,000 attack points. This was a strategy that was actually used against me, and it completely fudged me over. Search from the graveyard for continuous spells to bring it back to your hand, so you could possibly activate it 4 times if you had 3 in your. Oh, that just sounds disgusting. That sounds disgusting. It sounds really, really good, but it sounds really, really disgusting at the same time. Everyone been sleeping on these less than Red Dragon support cards, but they can be overpowered if you know how to use them. Yeah. I'm still looking for a synchro deck to use. Nah. Oh yeah, it's a quick. Gosh darn it. That is just brutal. That is just brutal, man. Now, he summons back his Merciless Scorpion again, which is honestly really not good for me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Then, summons Apophis. This duel gets... I would say it gets more... Oh! And then we get Silhouette Rabbit. This is when... Oh. This is gonna become... I have to find a way to handle trap cards. The duel. And I've also made people think the spell only does 1k boost for 1 battle. It doesn't matter if you're attacking. If it's in battle, it gets 1. It's at 1k. That. Ooh. Yeah. Remind me never to duel against you. You're gonna be the type of Red Dragon player that really makes me both fear and hate Red Dragon Archfiend. And my Brandalos is gone. Been so many boards by just having 1 Red Dragon because they know absolute power or force isn't just a once power boost per battle. In battle. Ooh. that's just a monster, man. Now, thankfully, Branded Open comes in, negates that. Now, IP Masquerade. Alright, now. I have Brand Fusion. And now it's time for me to figure out how do I win this? I get Ash Blossom. And now... he activates Apophis the Serpent. But there's an Octave hope to see Master, and that's Killer Tune. I can't wait for it to come. Oh wait, what's Killer Tune? I mean, I know that currently Yu-Gi-Oh, I know that there's like a Zodiac Cop deck that was supposed to come that came out recently, like a few months ago, and that one looked really cool. I really did want to play that one. And then there's new Fur Hire cards that are about to come out, which Fur Hire is like my favorite Link deck because it's a Swarm deck. And also, I just really like the card, so I can't wait for Fur Hire. For new Fur Hire is about to come to Master Duel. I am 100% getting all the cards. So in terms, basically, it's an entire synchro deck made up of tuner monsters who can synchro without any other monsters. That sounds like fun. Painful for the person who's going up against it, but fun for the person using it. Now, I think what I was trying to do here was my primary goal was get Sanctifier on the field, because now he can't target it due to its very, very specific wording. The funny thing about Sanctifier is your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. And every time I've used this card, majority of the times, it has never gone well for me. But in a duel against somebody who spams trap cards that need to target a monster, Sanctifier automatically becomes invulnerable. It doesn't lock you into anything except synchro monsters, which doesn't really matter, so it's pretty good with most synchros. So, oh yeah, dang. Huh. That actually does sound pretty nice. I'm about to have 2 engines for Red Dragon, Center and Tune. Killer Tune. Now, Mirror Jade's ability activates. To where now I banish. To where IP Masquerade activates. We now have a 4-chain combo. Boom, boom. And he summons SP Knight. I get rid of SP Knight immediately because it's the most annoying card. I lose my Bryce Brazen Branded King, and thankfully due to Ice Blade Dragon. Now, the problem with using Ice Blade is the Statue of the Anguish Pattern's ability. It basically means that opponent cards can't be targeted, but if I remember correctly, all these cards get destroyed because it's not really like targeting everything in a row. Man, these are the types of duels that really make you clench your cheeks and just lock in. Both parties know they can win. Honestly, it was a desperate struggle. I didn't really know if I could win. I was just focused on not losing. So I activated Mirror Jade's effect, to which then the guy immediately. He activates his Anguish Pattern, believing he could target it. Target my Sanctifier. Then he didn't read the card effect, realizing, oh shoot, Sanctifier, it can't be targeted. I'm like, wait, what? Keep a note. It's instant for you guys because it's a replay, but for me it was like minutes. Rather, not minutes, like a couple, like 2 or 3 minutes. And this guy was like, huh? 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 Why can't I target it? and he was upset, and he sadly had to go for one of his own apothis. It was truly embarrassing. I mean, yeah, it is. I can understand. It most likely was embarrassing for Reiji in general, because any duelist, when that most likely happens, it just, you think you got the guy dead to rights, so you can go for the kill and take out his life points. Then you just misplayed the worst way possible. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I summoned Iris the Sword Soul. Yes. Why? In case of emergencies. Also high attack power. But luckily, thanks to the Brightest Blazing Brandon King, I can immediately get it back into my hand. And thanks to Ecclesia's ability, I can immediately get her back into my hand as well. And then Cartesia, same thing, back to the hand. I now have 4 cards. Cards 1 a fusion summon, a monster polymerization, and the other an Albaz summoner. There, he summons Anubis, to where I summon Rimbrun, and to summon Albaz. That's vanishing Rimbrun. To where I activate Albaz, send Cartesia, fusion summon, and I'm taking it, and then summon Tinkalad, the Ass Dragon. I am really grateful I run at least one of every single one of the brand. Well, not all of the branded fusion, but at least enough of them in case of emergencies. Because this really helps me in all my duels. Truly, it's amazing. Then, Albion, I'm gonna be honest. I misplayed horrifically here in this moment. I thought I could summon another Mirror Jade in this moment, but then I forgot that Albaz's ability is a once per turn effect. Oh yeah, Blackwing is a very good tax deck. You can pay 2,100 for each monster deck they activate. Oh, so it's like Masquerade, where I can just summon Masquerade, where every time my opponent activates effect, they gotta pay life points. Because it's really fascinating to see how people just go through the motions of trying to get Masquerade to summon a powerful monster in the hopes of getting Masquerade out. But then they just so whittle down the life points that I just need to play it smart enough to get rid of them. It is fascinating on what Masquerade can do to some people. Because then they focus on the Masquerade, and then they don't focus on the other monster on the field. So yeah, I summon my Altar to Fallen of Albaz, and then I summon Albion the Dragon Defense Mode, expecting for Fallen of Albaz's ability to activate, only for it to not activate. It was an embarrassing moment for me. But he summons Rabbit. And then I activate Iris the Sword Soul, destroying his extra deck monster. This entire duel was just a flippin' monster, man. Truly a very, very brutal monster of a duel. Summons up the Swamp Deity. Summons on the field. Then actively negates Tinkalad's ability. Which was honestly shocking, given how Tinkalad's ability works. Like, it's supposed to be unaffected by activated effect of any from the extra deck. Meaning now he's just prime real estate. Anubis attacks, destroying my Iris, and then attacks, destroying my Albaz. Ooh, it was not a good day for me. Very not a good day. But I get out my Ash. By his Brandon King, I get Brandon Bond. And now, I get Ecclesia. Or out of Cartesia, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see that 0 defense bonus you have? Absolute power force. Just piercing damage. I forgot to add that. So AK if I attack. Ow! Ow. That is absolutely brutal. And he just destroyed a draw. Monster I draw. That is not good for me. And I believe in this moment, I think it was just crazy. I think I just blindly... Now, Fusion Summon... I mean... Now, this would have been bad if it wasn't for the fact that I had my own Fusion monster card. Well, a monster card that allows me to Fusion Summon. And then I took my 2 monsters, Fusion Summon, and then comes out my boy Mirror Jade. Boom. And now battle. Blast that away. Blast that away. It was not a good time. Now I activate effect, send Lentis, banishes Anubis the Last Judge. Then I end my turn. Again, I add polymerization to my branded fusion, also known as polymerization. Hey, you know what I just realized? Branded fusion kind of looks like the original, alternate art of the original polymerization card. You know, where the 2 dragons are clashing, but they're coming in to become one being. I don't know, I just realized that. Crazy, isn't it? To where now he's and uses that to summon Cross Sheep. I just fusion summoned again at that point. To where now he activates Maxi immediately, believing that I could somehow do more fusion summons. Now, this is when I use Rangoli the Dust Dragon. I was quite literally just burning through my extra deck at this point. I had like only 5 cards left, man. Now I activate Brightest Blazing Blonded King. Am I the only one who feels that every boss monster should have a hard once per turn like Supernova can be BS? Yes, I can admit that, and I feel like yeah, every single boss monster should have a once per turn effect. Just like every single boss trap and spell should have like a once per turn effect. A lot of cards need a once per turn effect, otherwise it becomes so broken that they either get heavy limited or just become forbidden within the entire format of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I feel like really sucks, because imagine if you had to pull through like 100 packs just to get the one super rare and powerful boss monster to complete your deck, upgraded form of your deck, only for Konami to be like, oh, right, we didn't fix its effect, so it's now banned, rather than just, I don't know, retrain a new copy of the card, or better yet, don't release an uber powerful effect of the monster card and actually make it so that way the card is safe to use in-game. Like, if Mirror Jade had the ability to just auto spam its quick effect of just sending a fusion monster to the graveyard to then just delete, to just banish any card on the field or any monster on the field, it would just be broken beyond belief. It'd just be unfair. Like, genuinely unfair. I could fully see people saying hard limit or permaban and this card. Hard. Like, genuine. Seriously, there are some cards that do need a once per turn effect, otherwise it starts becoming this, okay, why the fuck am I playing against this guy? Because he's just spamming this ability really religiously and I have no way to stop it. Now, negated because Brightest Blazing Branded King is in effect. That's the problem with... Because that's like the thing with a lot of TGs. Like, you gotta really be careful with what effect you're gonna just start. Yeah, banish that. And then I just... Yeah, it's game. Boom. I think the guy realized that there was no way of actually ending or stopping this match, hopping me. He lost. He knew it. I knew it. Everybody in the room knew it. But nobody who was there knew it. All in all, this was a phenomenal duel. I give full props to Reiji. He gave an amazing duel. Like how Hot Red Archfiend is a hard once per turn, which is only one negation, but Super Nova straight board wipe can be twice if you have a trap which you will most likely have on the field. Ooh, yeah, no, yeah, no. That is just disgusting. And if I remember correctly, I think I have a Supernova Dragon in my deck. No, I definitely do. I definitely do have it in my account. I just don't use it. But all in all, I give my props to Reiji. He gave a really fun duel. Now, if I'm lucky... Now, this is if I'm really lucky, to which I never am. I think I should be able to look at my previous duel footage, like my match history, and then look at one of my Pacific matches. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, did you do the duelist point thing? Oh yeah, you mean the this? Because my duelist rank was like at like 12. I'm getting a lot of gems from. Oh. Oh, you mean this? Oh wait, you mean the duelist point levels? Yeah, I've gotten a lot of gems, but I kind of burnt like over 6k gems. I have like 600 left because of rolling for cards. And if I remember correctly, I don't know which duel it is, but I know it's after Rage. Which Anti-Malice? No, it wasn't the Anti-Malice deck. No, go to main menu, you click a little box, you see new stuff. Oh. Oh, duelist points. Wait, hold on. Oh, you mean this thing? I don't have it. But I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've actually signed up for the whole system yet. You can get limited wallpaper, you get free gems just for signing up, and you play for playing the war. Oh, I guess that's more or less a reward for actually staying engaged with the game. I'll probably set it up later down the line. Probably. But now, which duel was it? There was like a really good duel. Oh. It kinda sucks. I can't really tell which one was that duel. Oh, right. This one can't be played. Again, I guess it was a good thing I got the Ragey duel before before I left. Oh, this is the only one I have. Shit, I don't know if this is the duel. Well, no, I'll probably will sign up for that later. Probably. I'm in desperate need of gems. Desperate need. Hey, think about it. Wasn't there something I was supposed to do? Something was important? What was it? What was it? I can't remember. Hmm. 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 This is understandable. Duel Links don't even let you craft. You had to buy packs. Packs. I only play it for the Rush Duel. Oh right, Rush Duel's in Duel Links now. Is it good? I remember watching Seven's and Go Rush. Seven's and Go Rush was a fun show to watch. Watch. I honestly do like seeing Rush Duels, but kind of wish you could play. It's so. Oh right, this is when I was using Ryzeal. I don't know if this is the duel per se, but I know. Oh man, but Rush Duel is so fun. I hope we get a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime soon. Because we kind of got an entire year without one, technically. Yeah, it's fun. And I love the fact you can always have a chance to win no matter what. But, that's good. But, I wonder if we're going to get the next new season of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime is going to be Rush, or is it going to be standard Master Duel format? Huh. Don't know. And now I don't know if this is the duel I dueled in that was really good. I think it might have been the latest one. Play that. The opponent then plays Typhoon. I didn't even know such a card existed. Seriously, it was the first time I ever seen a card like that. I was like, wait, what? Now he summons Visions of Eyes with Eyes of Blue. And then Millennium Revelation. To which then I just... No. Just no. 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 Get out. Get out. Tori then he sends Holding Legs, to which then I just say, no. Well, if it's Rush, I think it's going to be assigned someday. And maybe soon we'll get a new player playing Rush like Master Duel for Rush. Ooh, I'm tired of having to play it on my phone. And my opponent surrendered. Honestly, I would kind of like it if Rush Duel came to Master Duel form. Actually, no, that would make no sense. Rush Duel would be a Master Duel format. It'd be interesting to see if them actually create an entire online service for Rush Duel, specifically to get away from Duel Links. Now, I think it was, and if I actually am looking at it, I think the duel that I actually was the really good was this duel. Because the duel where I actually had to deal with that specific card usage is no longer available. And that kind of sucks. Yeah, but honestly, actually no, wait. If I remember correctly, Rush technically has like a limit on what specific cards you can have. So maybe they could do it. Honestly, it would be interesting. But this is the duel that I was talking about now. No, not the duel I was talking about, but the duel I found that was also difficult, but didn't last nearly as long. Activated brand new opening, send up loss. Sorry for response. I got nothing, so I summon Luger. Plus. Think about how much money they would make if they did that. All the Rush players on Duel Links who don't feel like playing on their phones anymore would go for Master Duel and buy gems for packs. They would. That is a good money-making opportunity. Like a really good one. But then again, I'm not a business executive. It could be like old Master Duel when it first released, when everything was actually peaceful. Oh, right, yeah, because it would technically be at the starting point. There would be new super hyper meta decks. Nobody would know any of the new formats and strategies yet. It'd be just good old starting point for everybody. Everybody could get the hang of it, understand how everything works initially, and then we steadily increase and grow into more complexity with the game. Because if anybody knows how Master Duel was at the start, it was not child friendly. It was not starting friendly for any old Yu-Gi-Oh players. You really had to go online to understand how the new Yu-Gi-Oh format works. God, it is funny when you go watch a funny meme video of Joey trying to play Kaiba after allegedly not playing the game for years and understanding this new fangled format. And this is when I made a mistake, and this guy made me pay for it by taking all three of my monsters. And what am I talking? Doing my monsters and what am I tokens? And just doing that. Well, of course, not for me. I've been in Rush Duel since it was released. It's his way of playing. I think I'm a 7-year-old magician lover. Honestly, I like Rook's Dragius deck. Wait, maybe it's because I like dragons. I like dragons because they're cool. But then again, I do like 7-year-old magician. He looks also really cool. They don't got these fusion monsters in Rush. Monsters. Oh. You know, now that I think about it, I'm actually not thinking about it. Even if we do get a new season of Rush for the Rush Duel format, would they actually add in the synchro archetype? They don't got these fusion opponent monsters effects in Rush. Oh, and bump, bump, bump. Now, this is when he messes up. Like, when I say play on your turn in Rush Duel, you really, your turn and only on your turn. Oh. So basically, when I actually get to do things, I don't have my opponent interrupt by saying, hey, let me do all these things while you're still on your turn. Oh, wow, that sounds so nice. And my opponent made a mistake by summoning those 2 red flare dragons, thinking I would activate effects. When in reality, you just gave me my one condition. Well, not my one condition. More or less my, okay, now I can cook condition. And then I use Magna Hood. And now, boom. Spirit Tragedy allows me to get, instead of Brand Diffusion, activate Magna Hood's ability. Then I activate Brand Diffusion. I just need to destroy him in this one turn. Nothing else matters. I just have to make sure I get enough attack power to KO him. Now he targets... Now, he targeted specifically Branded Opening, Brand Diffusion, Fallen of Albaz. All I needed, the fact that you draw until 5, have 5 when you draw, your draw phase means you always have a chance to win, and you actually have a reason to dump your hand to the field. Yeah, you're not taking a massive risk by dumping everything onto the field. Because, hey, you at least have a plan and strategy ahead of time with the cards you have. That's what made watching Rush Duel in the anime so much fun. But you always felt like, okay, the character has a strategy. He has a way of coming back from this in case of emergencies. You see him set everything up ahead of time. It's always on a good pace. But here in regular old Master Duel, it's always like a massive risk. I mean, unless you have a card abilities that allow you to just recycle cards back into your hand. then it's not a massive risk because in case of emergencies, you can just activate a certain effect that allows you to special summon that fusion. That's pseudo food super poly. And just like that, like the enemy, that's how it is in Rush. Ah, that just sounds like so much fun. By the way, how long have I been streaming? Oh man, I actually don't know. How long have I been streaming? I mean, it couldn't have been that long. Oh, it's been an hour. And the fact that Pod agreed and Rush just wait, it's legal? Dang. Huh. Oh, that's nice for Pod agreed. It actually now is useful in the action. It's now finally viable to be used again. And now, I mean, I could save the remaining replays for next time, because, yeah, thank you. I just now checked and it's been an hour and 11 minutes. Now, honestly, I just need an opinion on this. Now, this has been a thought process. Now, this is the Draco Tail in process. We're out of progress. It's the same Draco Tail in progress. I do not think this is a good deck that's ready to be utilized because I am currently trying to figure out whether or not to add more Fallen of Albaz cards or branded cards into it to make it more useful. Because I remember Julie could get somebody that used branded cards with Draco Tail and they just curb stomped me. And I was like, that's really cool. I want to combine that. I want to do that. That sounded really cool. The guy who used it was really cool. Why polymerization? You have two monsters that fuse in your hand. Why have 2 bricks? I don't know. I was just adding cards to the deck, and I was just like, I don't know. I wanted to add polymerization. Well, anything dragon is good as long as it isn't stopping you from fusing. Yeah, no, nothing in the deck is stopping me. Maybe I should add more Albaz? That'd be nice. Well, again, I guess the only way for me to even know if anything I have here is good would be to actually test it in an actual duel. So I'll just do that off screen. I gotta go do things IRL right now anyway. Specifically, I gotta go watch some corn. Crud, my folks were supposed to call me about that. Sorry guys, I gotta end the stream here. I just realized I forgot. My folks were supposed to call me about something important, but they haven't yet. So, sad thing is that I'm sadly gonna have to go and say goodbye. Yeah, I mean, you can do anything dragon as long as it doesn't stop you from fusing. It doesn't matter or what you do as long as it doesn't stop you from fusing. It's good unless it's red eyes. We don't need to insult red eyes. We don't need to insult red eyes. Please don't insult red eyes, Black Dragon. It's actually one of my favorite old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards because it's associated with Joey. I've seen people try. They get instantly cooked because they get normal red eyes in the hand and none of their Draco tails. It was because they have to play many red eye. Ooh. Well, regardless, I sadly gotta end the stream here. I got things to do, and I've been sitting here talking for an hour. So, I guess sadly don't... Oh, right, because of the Red Ice Dragoon. Wait, hold on, now that I think about it, hold on. Let me look up Dragoon again. Do you really need Red Ice for it? And then let me do this to make sure I actually get Red Ice Dragoon. Yep, you do need Dark Magician plus Red Eyes Black Dragon or one Dragon Effect monster. I'll see you later. See you too, man. I mean, on a banana, and I say goodbye to everybody else who was watching the stream. You all know the drill by now. Please share the like, share, and the bell to be notified of any of future uploads via random YouTube videos of whatever I decide to upload or any streams that I decide to upload. I had to go live in the future. Till next time, this is your lovely host, Papa C, signing off. Ciao.